Hey everyone, today I'm going to take you through the workshop preparation canvas, which is a simple canvas that allows you to plan and prepare for workshops. So the canvas contains 6 areas, what I call the 6 Ps. So let's have a look at each of those and how you might use this to plan for your next workshop. So the first and probably most important aspect of this is really around the purpose for your workshop. So it's really important to be clear about why is this workshop happening. And a really great question I like to ask is, what is the intended legacy of this workshop? So in this example here, you can see it's a release planning and discovery workshop. And you can see here in terms of its purpose, there's some key decisions that we want to make around what is the scope of the next release, maybe who is needed. And you can also see some other outcomes that we want to get to from the workshop, such as getting insights from customers or exploring a plan B if the release is delayed. The next areas of the canvas is really practicalities, participants, and products. So in terms of practicalities, these are the really simple, often basic things that need to be going well for the workshop to be successful, such as what time is it happening, where is it happening, the dates. And you can also see here how the canvas can be a living document where you can kind of put to-do items, such as ordering breakfast or lunch for the workshop. So as you go through your planning activities, you can really have reminders of what might need to be done for the workshop to be successful. The next one, participants, again, very simple, is who's going to be there. And what I like to do here is kind of group the participants maybe by persona, maybe the group they're part of or the role that they'll play within the workshop. And then the third one here is around products, which is really looking at what are the inputs and outputs. So what do we hope to bring into the workshop, which might need to be completed as pre-work, or certain documents or data that might help the discussion. And then what are the outputs? What do we hope to create during the session that might be helpful afterwards as we go forward and implement any decision and actions which were agreed as part of the workshop. And then the final 2 areas are really around the process, which is really the agenda. So this can easily be broken down by the days of the workshop if it's happening across multiple days. And this is where you can start to build out the more detailed agenda that might happen. And again, I like to use this in a very interactive way, as your agenda might change in the lead up to the workshop. So it's a really great way to sort of build the agenda as you kind of get closer to the workshop. And then finally, the principles. So what are the kind of foundational principles that will need to be in place for this to be a successful workshop? And I like to agree these with participants up front and also at the very start of the workshop. For example, I like to finish this kind of section with the statement, we work best when. So if we think about that sentence, maybe there's no electronics, maybe we're focused on this workshop alone and we cancel other meetings. And maybe we want to make sure that customers are present in the room when we're making certain decisions. So as you can see, this canvas is a really great way to plan and prepare for workshops. It'll help reduce any kind of planning anxiety you might have. And it also acts as a great communication vehicle to share with your stakeholders and sponsors for the workshop so that you can get everyone on the same page prior to the kickoff of the workshop. I hope this summary was helpful, and you can find more details about this workshop canvas on my website, tobysinclair.com. Hope to see you soon.